in VR, XR, AR, but not in shiny workshops and urban areas, but in the grassroots, rural Africa, where we come with our gadgets, internet solutions, and we connect the community and train them what is VR, XR, AR. And the reason why we do so, of course, is for socio-economic empowerment, because they too have stories to tell in the metaverse. They too have got their own local grassroots industries that can be, incorporated in the metaverse, and that brings economic empowerment and financial wellness to them.
Wayaki, a former teacher, says he was looking for a better way to engage his students while at the same time increase their understanding of VR.
I'm so amazed by the many opportunities and I look forward to the future knowing that I will earn a living through it. And I've seen that I can also travel to another country when I'm still in Africa. That is so wonderful and I'm so amazed. I can actually see the space and all the stars. Yeah, that's a very good thing.
After this 3-day training session, Wanjiko and her classmates can join the team if they want, like Wanjiro.
I feel special and I feel that I am an important girl. Also, it has also mentored me because I've learned a lot of things. I also earn a living there. When we go to an event, we get paid and it helps me to buy things that I don't have.
But the organization's initiative is not without its fair share of difficulties.
We are talking about infrastructure challenges, internet challenges, sometimes even the community looking at this new tech like, what is this? And so the absorption of it sometimes becomes a hindrance when you're trying to take it to the grassroots.
In a fast-changing world, it is important to adapt, like the students here who are thirsty for knowledge, hungry for education, and to explore the world through virtual reality. Grace Kriakanja, TRT World.
All right. Wow. So, hello. Dear Metanauts, this is only the second day of ImmersiveX 2024, but one thing is already clear. The belief that we have the power to change the world for the better with immersive media is unbroken, at least among us who have come to know and appreciate it. However, the truth is that too many people are still excluded from the true power of immersion. This became particularly evident yesterday in our session, and Paul, I saw you there, on inclusion in VR, gaming, and beyond. This also implies to many parts of the world where people do not have access to this technology, such as in many parts of Africa. And this makes it all the more important to have change makers like Diana and Paul. Diana and Paul are pioneers who are committed to changing that, to challenging the status quo. Based in Kenya, in Nairobi, I suspect they deliberately named their facility the Africa VR Campus and Center, because to make the metaverse the place we all want it to be, a place where we can make a difference, we need not only Kenya, but the whole of Africa. Diana and Paul, thanks for inviting us to your virtual classroom. It's the first time that I am here, and I'm very, very curious what you will show us and what you will let us experience right now with our audience. Thank you all for coming. And with that, Diana and Paul, I would hand it over to you.
I thank you, Thomas Zobach, and all the ImmersiveX team. You have thus to not only pioneer a VR-first organization in Europe to great success, but also remembering to be inclusive and to venture for equity while at it. It is something that has touched us here in Kenya, Thomas. Thank you very much. I want to acknowledge L'Oreal Van Fossen. She may be here, she may not be gone. I see her avatar. I don't know whether she is here with us. L'Oreal, please come say a word, please. You, the one who led us. All right. But there is also multitasking, hosting another event. And I see her here. We couldn't have hosted a lot of you were it not for her. Our account does not allow us to handle so many people. It would not been possible without her and her amazing work leading the Educators in VR team. And by the way, she was also my first contact in the Metaverse back in 2017. Being here with you all in a virtual space that ties us all together is the beauty and extension of our digital selves in Web3. We have exploited this sort of next-gen connectedness in ways that you yourself will hear. We are in Africa, and that means that as much as the continent is not all technologically covered, we have become pioneers in the grassroots and rural reaches to break stereotypes and to confirm to the world that Africa and Africans can. My name is Paul Simon Wayaki Wamwithiga Wahinga, and I'm the founder of the Africa VR Campus and Center. Diana.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone, for coming. You all look beautiful. Thank you, Thomas, for giving us this platform. It's really amazing and inspiring. Using the power of social VR in the metaverse, we have connected rural neighborhoods here in Kiambu, Kenya to the metaverse. We have had to figure out how to bypass the inadequacies of the internet and cost of devices, that is VR devices. The passion led to the convergence of like-minded people from across the world. As an XR pioneer from rural Kenya, I too has experienced what the power of knowledge and technical enlightenment skills can bring to a rural community and to the improvised and disfranchised locals. I am Diana Njeri, a co-founder of Africa VR Campus and Center and director of Excel Girls Africa, which is a young women digital and socio-economic program of Africa VR Campus and Center. Those are the students who will lead us in peeling the layers of sorry about that. Those are the students who will lead us in the peeling of the layers of what a community can become when it learns to use digital tools that is at par with the rest of the developed world. We didn't do this alone. We've had the best friends from global reach. Some of those Africa First warriors are here with us today. If Tom Nico wasn't American, he could be somewhere in Kiambu, Kenya, as one of the elders of the community. And we regard him as ours too. Let me invite him to say something before we hand it to the student. Tom, Nico, the stage is yours.
Well, we're really here to see the students. So I'll just say my participation with this group has just added so much to my life. I've come from an overview effect experience in VR, which some people have. This is like grounding the overview effect. This is living where we live, but also feeling deeply part of something at other places. I'd recommend it to everybody. Thanks.
Absolutely, Tom. I know many people, when they hear about the students of Africa VR Campus and Center, they want to really know what they learn. And so let's hear what the students of Africa Campus and Center have learned. I'll give the stage to one of the students. Go ahead, Agnes.
For us to realize where we have come from, welcome to the very place where we are right now. hold on to your seat as we transition. And I would request you not to make a step until the world loads around you. Then we can figure out where each and everyone will stand. Here we go. Please, can you move aside so that you won't morph into your friend's body?
I would advise anyone to start in a semicircle sort of thing here within the photosphere. Yeah, thank you. Just form a semicircle. Anyone can come in the first photosphere. Thank you. No. As we wait for Agnes to unfreeze.
Sorry for the technical issue. We continue. This is our village. It represents so many typical villages in Kiambu, in Kenya, in East Africa, or even in Ghana. All of us at Africa VR Campus Center and Center come from a place like this. This is a real world photosphere storytelling. We capture Google Street Views and import them for a more impactful real world placement in the Metaverse. The Metaverse is virtual, but it becomes a real place where real stories are told. I am Wanjiro Mwangi, a student of the Africa VR Campus and Center. Some of our friends like Dot Cannon, the president of the two Mavericks that runs the Over Coffee podcast, also love to tell our stories across the United States. Her stories has gained us exposure in the real world. Is Dot here? Is Dot here? Please come to me and say a word.
I am here, Agnes, and thank you for the honor. And I don't want to take up much of your time. I'm just going to say that covering your story has been one of the biggest honors of my career, and I want to hear a lot more from you about your future and where you're going. Thank you.
Thanks, Dot, for the good compliment. Please follow the arrows on the ground this way.
Again, I'll advise the audience to form a semicircle. Just fill this space. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. This is the gate to my school, this behind me. It's also the school the director of XR Girls Africa went to. From where we are seated right now, it's only 15 minutes away. This sphere represents the struggle we overcame to become here, to be here. This gate was not always here,
but only a bush fenced school. There are many learning tools we lack in schools like this. Some schools don't have buildings and students have to study under trees. If I told my English teacher that I was speaking to multitude from all over the world in a device that I have worn on my head, I may get suspended for drug abuse effects. Yeah. But here now, I see you, you see me. You hear me, I hear you. To, Together, we have broken the geographic fence that we may be. To, social VR has opened the world for me and made it a village just like this. I am Nyambura, a student of the Africa VR Campus and Center, and I'm happy to work with you today in the metaverse. We have also worked with people like George from Fiji, who is almost away at our who is almost away at our metaverse event. Our teacher Wayaki tell us how far Fiji is. Whenever we feel the distance, as George speaks straight to our ears in our headset. Is George around? Please come here if you are and kindly brief it for 2 seconds for time.
Well, thank you. I don't know what to say. I wasn't ready to speak. I find this is absolutely amazing, and I just can't believe what you have accomplished. And congratulations. This is just absolutely amazing. And I'm hoping soon to be able to introduce you to some local students. I'm going to have several. It's early morning here now, so maybe within a couple of weeks, I may be able to introduce you to some local girls. So I don't know what to say. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, George. Thank you, everyone, also for lending me your ears, for lending me your time, for being here. Let's follow the arrows kindly.
I know how to be abased, and I know how to be abound. Everywhere and in all things, I have learned both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer the need. Philippians 4 verses 12. When I came to Africa via Campus and Center, I had to break religious and cultural walls. The Akorino region of Kenya has policies against interacting with technology. Here, I am surrounded by technology. I am now able to interact with so many people from across the world using the power of immersive social technologies. This photosphere is the road I take to the village campus of the Africa VR Campus and Center. We are about 10 minutes walk away from the village campus. To the far of my right on the horizon, those dark plains is Nairobi, which lies at a lower altitude compared to the village of Kahuho, here in Kabete sub-county of Kiambu in Kenya. When I came to the Africa VR Campus and Center to study the metaverse, it opened not only my community, but Nairobi itself. Where I could only see Nairobi from far. I now go there frequently with our teachers Paul Wayaki and Diana for outreaches in universities in Nairobi. Welcome now to Nairobi. Kindly follow the arrows.
I am Wanjiro Moshai, and my religion is the Akurino of Kenya. But I will always be a Metaverse Mokorino, and a Mokorino with no limitations, neither digital, nor religious, nor geographical. For beyond these walls of Nairobi lies whole world.
Sorry for that. We are not selfish. We will teach VR to the urbanized students of Nairobi with their polished, nicely built workshops because we believe VR is for everyone. And because in Africa, we know VR now more than most. Let us look at one university we have been to. Please follow the arrows. This is KCA University, where we did a VR, XR, AR outreach. Last, maybe I'll come to a university near you or someday to teach VR. Since the metaverse dissolves the geographical fences between us, we are not restricted to our village or our country. For beyond here lies the world. And now follow me, guys. Because of the metaverse, I now know people like Edward from Montreal, Canada, who has been coming without fail to our metaverse events and who also invites us to his meditation events. Is Edward here? Please come forward.
I'm here. Hi.
Say hi to the people. Just say something.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm glad to be here and especially seeing how good these people work together and how everything, and I'm very happy for them. They are the future of Africa, and I'm glad to be part of this community. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. My name is Shiko Waithera, a proud XR Girls Africa student, reaping the benefits of the digital, social, economic empowerment of the Africa VR campus and center. And now to my sister Zainab, take us to the next level.
Thank you very much, Shiko. So we do more than storytelling here in the metaverse, but here is a taste of our metaverse events. Hold on as we load to another world. Just hold on right there.
Stay below the stairs, everyone. Stay below the stairs. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay below the stairs. Go ahead.
As you load and swamp into the world, you are in the photosphere that represents the nearest location of our village campus here in Shura, Kiambu, Kenya. In contrast, we leave the photosphere into our metaverse world, a representation of the hoodla we have jumped. Center.
No, mere mabate.
Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone for being so attentive and lending your ears to us and sticking with us in this wonderful event. I just want to ask you to follow me to this corner over here. I want to show you some beautiful, beautiful products made by XR Girls Africa. Feel free to even come inside here. There is a big space that we can fit all of us. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is XR Girls Africa Metaverse Soko. Soko is a Swahili name meaning market. And here we proudly showcase our handmade products, including beautiful beadwork. You can see the necklace and the bangles over here, and size of baskets and other African self-made artifacts. I'm thrilled to share with you that we have made an impressive sale this year of $800, thanks to our esteemed clients, Bini from California and Grace Esposito. I don't know if they are in the cloud. If Bini and Grace are in the cloud, maybe you can come and share a little bit about how the products are, and maybe people can hear from you. Bini from California or Grace Esposito? All right. Are they here? No. All right. Okay, let's move on. Through this initiative of Metaverse Soko, our girls are able to gain a much needed remuneration. It has also helped in the funding of our campus projects. We firmly believe that we can bridge our real world effort into the metaverse. We believe no matter what we do outside the metaverse, we can always bring it here and showcase our efforts to other people across the world. This initiative focuses on the socio-economic empowerment for the girls and their mothers. So what you can see here is a combined effort of our girls. Some of the baskets have been made by their mothers. I just want to point out that most of the girls come from the single motherhood family, so we are proud to bring them to this initiative so that they can also showcase their talents together with their girls. If you have any question concerning these products, or if you would like to purchase, visit our website, that is www.africavr.org. I'm sure there's a banner that indicates our website. You can contact, in the website there are contacts listed there, and you can always reach out, and we are very ready to respond. We thank everyone who has been supporting and showing support towards this project. It has been really tough, finding the products and all that. But we appreciate all those who have shown their effort in purchasing our products. So yeah, I'll take back to Zainab.
Thank you so much, Diana. I would now like to invite our guests to take their seats. Some of you may find yourselves morphed into other special pre-recorded avatars. Those that do, I'll advise on whom to move. Thank you, everyone. Let us listen into one of our events. The sounds that you'll hear are some of the events we have hosted here, and I'll play them in a bit. For why? Yeah. So even here, the same problem, but yeah, I don't know what to say.
And
Yes.
I know Nyambura has also been going to school, learning beauty. I don't know, do we have her here yet? Right, we don't have her here yet. But, before she comes in, Wangati, is it something that you expect to, if you are given a choice to work in the Metaverse or to work as a plumber, what would you go for?
I will go for African Visa Campus and Center. Yeah.
If we had any business opportunities for you, this is what you'll do, right?
Yes, because plumbing is so I mean, sometimes it's so hard. You have to heat some pipes, do threading, cut some machines. Yeah, it's so hard, and you are using a lot of energy. Here you're using brains. Yes.
Yeah.
Brains.
Yeah. And if I may ask Wangati, in your class, how many guys compared to ladies are there? Is it like a guy dominated class, or are there more ladies than guys in your class?
Currently, I'm the lady there, the only lady. The others have finished the last month, so I'm the only lady there. Yeah.
Wow, how does that make you feel?
I feel like, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Yeah.
The upkeep of $100.
Hey. German.
And we are going to give you the working schedule, which is probably going to be at 8.
Hello, everyone.
when we were introduced into the metaverse, we didn't know anything, but now we can sit somewhere and teach a university student on how to use the VR to engage with people in outside the world, and I find it exciting, yes, and privileged. I personally attend.
That was one of our pre-recorded events. How was that?
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to make a comment?
Yes, I want.
Ahead. Go ahead, Shushu.
Thank you. I don't think there's any way in the world that we could have met you in person and learn about your environment and the things that you struggle with and the gift that you were giving using VR. There's no other way than VR. I would have to maybe someday in my life arrive. And I know today that in a few years from now, you are going to be leading powers in the metaverse. And I will say, yeah, I knew them. I saw them when they began. Congratulations. It's wonderful. You're a wonderful person. Each one of you has their own story, and you look very ambitious and beautiful person. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Shushu, for the compliment. Anyone else? It is an event like this that has broken the perspective and the stereotypes of Africa, of what Africa is. I would like to recognize Jerry. Is Jerry here? From the United States. He's not here. So my name is Zainab Miraho. A Muslim student of Web3 at the Africa VR Campus and Center. Salam alaikum. Thank you, everyone.
Salam.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Inshallah.
These girls were the first team of students to win an award in the Metaverse. The Girls Team Institute have not only been our close friends, but helped open a door for them. I acknowledge Diane McClelland. I don't know whether she's here. She said she'll step in.
She's been trying to get in, but this is a heavy world, so she keeps crashing.
Okay.
So as one of our partners with Girls Team Institute, I know that she would want to stand up here and say thank you and how proud she is of the courage that all of you girls have had to embrace this technology that is scary to so many. And look at the leadership, the entrepreneur spirit, the courage you've had. And so I know that those would be her words. So thank you. On behalf of Diane McClellan for Girls Team Institute, which they're having their 10th year anniversary holiday gala. You all are invited to next week right here in Engage. They're giving out awards also to Paul and the African VR Center and all the girls. So you'll be able to see that. So yay, well deserving. Well deserving for all of their amazing groundbreaking work to bring this emerging technology here, to parts of Africa that I don't need to tell you, you've seen it. This is so necessary to help people enlarge their vision, to help you understand the world is bigger than your backyard. So thank you very much. On behalf of Diane. She so wants me. She's trying. She's been trying.
what about Tom Furness, the grandfather of VR? He also said he'll come in and want to say something. I don't know whether he's in. All right. Laurel nods no. The grandfather of VR, the Virtual Society, during that award, donated 6 laptops, and we are still using them for our day-to-day use.
Yeah.
Virtual reality has also enabled us to do the impossible, like you have seen from the e-commerce of the Metaverse Soko. We have also hosted social impactful events like the Americans 9/11 Memorial a few weeks ago. And Dot, you are there. Maybe before I go on to the next event, what did you think about that event? You know, we invited the Americans, we told them to come in front, we honored them, we brought in a big, huge American flag and played the American anthem. These are the events we do to show the world that we are one, we are connected. Dot.
It was an incredible and respectful event, I felt. I felt that it unified us, emphasized the fact, especially now, when it seems like the world is doing what Al-Qaeda couldn't and tearing everything apart, that we're all human. We're all the same thing, pretty much. We've all got hearts and souls, and it was a great gathering.
Yeah.
And it just shows that if the world is breaking apart in the real world, we can unite it in the metaverse. We are the United Nations. I mean, we are all over the continent, I'm sure. We are all over the world. We have Europe here, we have got America, we have got South Pacific there with George from Fiji, and we are in Africa. It's a United Nation. So one of the heart-wrenching stories that we did here is when we hosted Sanush from Cambodia. And Sanush wanted to hold a memorial of his mother who died in the killing fields of 1975's Cambodia's Pol Pot's dictatorship. His mother died there. And instead of me telling you about it, see it for yourself. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Now, we are not going to play the whole event, of course. This event went for more than an hour. So we are going to play only a snippet of it. But since Tom is here, and now Sanush is a mutual friend of ours, Tom is in the US, I'm in Kenya, Sanush is in Cambodia. Tom, why don't you introduce what Sanush was doing here? I don't see Tom. Is Tom here? Oh yeah, I see Tom.
Yeah, I'm here. I just unmuted. This is such a full circle thing, Paul. I met Sanush when I was doing a presentation about VR in Phnom Penh, Cambodia in 2017. And he stayed till after everybody was gone and came up to me and said his whole goal was to connect the world with 360 videos and VR. He had the metaverse vision. He's an older gentleman, semi-old like I am, and he's still doing it. Just Sanuch. Google him, you'll see him. He's the metaverse guru of Cambodia. But as Paul introduced, over almost 50 years ago, 1975, there was a genocide in Cambodia, and an army marched into a city with 5 million people there and herded them out. It was just an unthinkable thing. And Sanush's mother was in the hospital at that time, and he had to be herded away and left his mother in the hospital. And we can all now have just try to imagine being in that nightmare scenario. Next year will be the 50th anniversary. 49 is a magic number. Something came up in Sanush back in April. This event happened, and he wanted to show what he's been carrying those 49 years of leaving his mother. He said, "I killed my mother." That's how he phrases it. And he showed it to this group of young people as part of Paul and Diana's Africa VR campus. He told it in Cambodia too, but they all brought whatever they brought about the genocide. Here it was telling the story of genocide, but making it so personal. And I don't know, Paul, if you're going to play a video or what you've got, but
yes,
Sanush is an artist, and these drawings are drawing, and his brother is an artist, and they're drawings that his family did of step by step through that day. And maybe if you're going to play a video recording of it, maybe you're going to see a little bit of how he told the story.
Yes.
So is that what you got there, Paul?
Yes, that's what I wanted you to do. Tom has introduced briefly what to expect. So Vipassana, the one in the picture there, is Sanush's mom. To her left is Sanush himself, who is still living in Cambodia. And to the right, and you have to come close to the pictures, by the way, if you're very far away, the Metaverse will distort them. To the right is Ken, who did this art, and Sanush is the exhibitionist of what his late brothers did. May he rest in peace. So Ken is no longer with us, but we see the work of his hands in the Metaverse. Where else could we have seen this all together? Where else would have Sanush showed girls in Africa who are not born, or in fact whose mothers were not born in 1975, the art gallery? And what did the girls do? When they heard Sanush's story, they absorbed it. They put themselves in his shoes, and they did a memorial of Vipassana as if she was their own mother.
Yeah.
We come to the point, follow me, where Sanush's mom is lying on the hospital bed, which is the operating table. And while that is happening, the Khmer or the Khmer Rouge, who are technically the terrorists who came to tell everyone to move, arrived at the hospital where Sanush and his brother Ken were donating blood to his mother. She was literally on the operating table, and everyone had to move out of Cambodia. It was at this stage, here, right here, a few months ago, that the girls memorized Vipassana as if she was their own mother. As I play this video, you will hear the effect of bullets and bombs, because as this all is happening, war is outside of these walls. And by the way, if you know how to use the IFX in Engage XR, feel free to leave a rose or a flower or a candle from your IFX as the girls introduces that event that happened here.
We apologize. Tricycle.
So I'll post it there so that we can all recognize who Sanush is. Sanush is this one. Sanush is this guy, and he's the one who is giving us the story. But you place your flowers. If you know how to place the effects, please place them here for Vipassana as we play this video.
So to donate the blood, so we go to donate the blood, and the Khmer is coming and waste away from out the hospital. Patient people staff, nurses, her go. So some people by the callback something like that. And then we cannot bring our mother from the operational room. So after donate half a liter of blood, we say goodbye to her and we move outside the hospital, leave her alone and alive. So this is what I have to recognize that it's me who killed her. Okay. Reason.
So you can see at that point, Sanush blames himself for his mother's death by leaving her here to die alone, while he had to go because the Kimeru were knocking on the hospital's door. But what did the girls say? What did our students tell him?
Okay. My mom.
Okay, go ahead.
Dear Mom, I'm grateful to God for the time we've spent together. I loved the way you always took care of me and my siblings. Your love was never forced, it was always there no matter what. I miss you, Mom, in every minute that clicks in my head. You taught me on how to be a good and caring sister to my brothers. You also set a good example to me since the word go. I look forward to the day I will see you and hug you tightly again. Although it was heartbreaking to lose you, Mom, the goodness of God was evident through you raising us. Till we meet again, Mom. Yes.
Mom, you worried about how your family will get along when you are gone. You wanted to make sure that everyone would be okay. You never said goodbye, but I will miss you, Mom.
Felt like coming with you. I know it's hard. It's hard to let you go. I know we'll meet someday in heaven. You were everything to me and so much more. I can't explain in 1,000 words or less. I give everything to you. I'll miss you, Mom. We'll meet again in God's arms. Love you.
And when the event was over, of course, like I said, we cannot play the whole event. It's going to take an hour plus. But now we are going to move over here where Sanush ends his exhibition and hear some of our students' comments on all that he showed them. You can come here on demand and we'll show you this world, and we can even invite Sanush for you so that he can take you along the photos that he did. So we are going to come somewhere here to the square where the event ended and hear the final comments that the girl told Sanush. Please bear with the scratches as we try to find out where it is.
The first one who come to Phnom Penh here is
Since that day till today, you are honoring your mother's memories, and that's really brave from you. So you should just like remove that saying there, I killed my mom. You are really brave.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Leader
Yeah.
said, I think you should stop saying that you're the one who killed your mom. But still, it shows you are brave because at that time, and having your mom there despite the situation, shows you're really brave. Yeah, and I think as for the loss, may you continue being strong. Yeah, and may your mom, wherever she is, may her soul rest in peace. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes. As
Just like that.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. I'm also minding your time. I know you are supposed to be here for an hour. There are many things we could say about Africa via Campus and Center, or the things that we are doing, or the things that our friends are doing, or the things that our friends are doing. The rest of the story is where we collaborate with you. You who are here, everyone who is here. Give us the next chapter of a story of collaboration, like Tom Nico did, like Dot Cannon did, like George did, like Edward did, like L'Oreal, and everyone else that you've heard the girls acknowledge. And thank you, Thomas Zobach, for giving us this opportunity to speak to the world. ImmersiveX have been our brother organization in Europe, always ever inviting us in their events. And because of that, we've seen people come our way who take care of these girls' needs on a day-to-day basis. And thank you, everyone who is here to listen to our story. And in the Kikuyu's people traditional ancestral cry, Tuad Kirimnyaga, Kirimageveru, Vai, Dada Yangai, Vai.
Thy, Yagai, thy.
Back to you, Thomas. Or did we lose Thomas on the way? Anyone from ImmersiveX? All right then. Comments, AOBs. Anyone want to say something before we hand you over to Thomas?
I would love to ask a question.
Go ahead, Don.
What are the aspirations of the girls for the future? Where do they want to be 5 years from today, and how do we help them get there?
Thank you so much, Dot. And one thing that we can do is what we are doing with your podcast, Dot Cannon. I think now we have become, you do a monthly podcast, but Africa via Campus has become the monthly guest nowadays. And thank you for that. First, it's what you are doing. Bring the world. Let it see Africa for itself. I don't like it personally when someone is sitting somewhere in Oxford University on CNN speaking about Africa. If Africa can speak for itself in the metaverse, we can use a simple tool like Zoom to speak about ourselves. So let's break the stereotypes that we cannot, talk about ourselves and talk about our continent and talk about Africa. Another thing is that our dream is to have a better campus. You can see part of the image that you guys are now familiar with. We are in a hut. We are not in that brick house behind there. We are in a hut next to it right now, made of tins. You can ask me for a picture, I can send it to you. But it has a Starlink on top, and inside it, girls who are wearing VR headsets. What a contrast! That because of the support we've gotten to our good friends. So you can become the next friend, and you can help create us a small area where we can learn and have good washroom facilities and kitchen and everything that supports a good workshop. And these girls, they have now continued to do climate action in their agricultural regenerative farming. We are going to be importing that farm here in the Metaverse, hopefully, so that you can visit it and see what they are doing when they are not in VR. Don't forget, they are still living in the real world. They are running away from everything that affects young women in Africa. Sexual exploitation, prostitution, drug abuse, and everything in between. That is making us lose a generation. So that is our aspiration in the future.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
What is for you the difference between a physical campus in the real world made out of stones and a room and equipment and a VR campus? What would be the benefit from a physical one, and what would be the benefit from a VR one?
The physical one is just a place where we sit our bodies so that we can wear the VR. The campus one, however, is where you are. It's a space where we make to meet the international community. Because like you said earlier, we would have never met. I would have never known the beautiful mind that is Shushu if it was not for the Metaverse. So the physical campus, however simple it can be, as it is even now, opens up the ability to access this virtual world, and we are able to meet the international community there. That's the only difference.
So the physical space is the place where you gather because you have the headset there, and you can put them on, and then you can go into VR. So the physical campus is the gate to the VR campus, right?
Yes.
And is there anything that people could support you with this? Like, for example, what would be helpful for you? Like equipment, headset, for example?
Yes, we actually do have headsets, and we don't mind a couple of more headsets. We are always onboarding more and more students. I wish we can onboard 50 students. Yesterday, I had a call with some guy from California, and he was asking me the same question. The more support we have in devices, in funding. By the way, if you can collaborate, even in filling simple things like grants, these resources will come down to help these young women as we do, because even when they are here, of course, they have to eat, they have to find somewhere to sleep. All these resources is what supports us to continue doing what we do. So, Shushi, for example, you're a builder. How about building a VR campus for us, my friend?
Yeah, Africa VR campus.
Yeah. So, it's whatever anyone can do, however little, we do not look down on it. We always appreciate it because together we can do so much.
You're right.
Yeah. All right. So I will let you go. I'll let you mingle now with the students as we wind up. I don't know whether, Tom, you have something to say as we wind up.
I just want to applaud your courage for being so experimental in how you did this event. This is a new kind of storytelling that you did by nothing could have been more powerful than taking us to the village and to seeing those places. And people are going to be replaying that image in their mind over and over again. That's taken away from this at a very deep level. And then, of course, you letting the young people speak. You didn't hog the mic, man. You let them speak. And it was so unique for us to get to hear their voices and see those places. So, and it's not like you'd practice this. This was all coming together at the last minute, like so many events. So you just rock. And thanks so much. I'm never going to forget it.
Yeah. Diana, are you still here?
Yeah. I would just love to
maybe come to the podium.
Okay. I would like to thank everyone for coming and listening to our story, and also appreciate those who have been taking time to come to our events to support us in one way or another. Those who have been part of our journey, like Dot, Tom, and George, everyone who we've mentioned in the event, we really, really thank you. And we hope that this is not the last, summit to meet all of you. We'll have more where we'll come and tell you what we've been doing and what is in store. So thank you so much.
So just a final mention is that we do weekly events right here in Engage tomorrow at the same time that we started this event. So whichever time you came in from your corner of the world, you can be here tomorrow for our weekly event. Our girls host a weekly event on Banter VR at 3 p.m. Nairobi. That is 15 minus 3 is 12 p.m. London. They host an event in Banter VR. So if you go there, you'll be able to see it. And don't forget to go to our website, www.africavr.org. Please don't go to .com. There's a guy who is trying to scam Africa VR Campus. He's created a double website. So don't go to .com. Go to .org, africavr.org, and you'll be able to contact us. And you can even see a donate button there if you want to donate something to us. And as we go, here is a typical day in Africa VR Campus and Center. Thank you for being here. I'll see you around the Metaverse.
Yeah. Africa VR Campus and Center.
How are you doing?
Well, I gotta tell you, I am so excited. I can't wait to meet the girls.
So you get to know how they've been doing the work they've done in the Metaverse.
I'm Agnes Wanjiro, a student at the Africa VR Campus and Center, and a member of Exart Girls Africa. My journey here at Africa VR Campus.
Let me play a better video. That one was bad. Not clear.
A typical day at the Africa VR Campus and Center.
How are you doing?
Well, I gotta tell you, I am so excited. I can't wait to meet the girls.
So you get to know how they've been doing the work they've done in the Metaverse.
I'm Agnes Wanjiro, a student at the Africa VR Campus and Center, and a member of Exart Girls Africa. My journey here at Africa VR Campus and Center have been great.
Drugs and many aspects of African life that we want to rescue these young people from. And so this is just one portion of our permanent strategy to break the stereotype that Africa has been pledged to, that nothing good. And by the way, we did it deliberately with these girls because they are from rural areas with no good educational support. And we wanted the world to see that an uneducated African can use tech better than a Harvard graduate.
I like that.
Being here is a great opportunity given by our teacher Wayati. So for us, I'm from a school that we didn't learn more of technology. In short, we didn't learn of technology. So I got the opportunity after Form 4 here at the campus where we learn for free. And for me, it's a great privilege because my mom couldn't be able to pay for me for a course.
My mother came and told me that there is a man who is teaching girls technology, whereby I never knew what sort of technology, because in our religion we don't believe in technology.
About talking to each other, fighting the root causes of what defines what it is to be a human.
My name is Israel Medika Akiwa Hinga. I am a Moshara of the Hinga clan president.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
I can't say that enough. You guys are just awesome.
Bye, Baba Yaga.
Hello there, everyone. Yeah, it's a very sunny day here in Kiambu, and today we have come to our project location where we are introducing the girls to the mushroom farming project, courtesy of Africa VR Campus and Center. And we are hoping that it's gonna be an amazing game changer, you know, for the girls, for the campus projects, and everything that we are doing in terms of empowering a young girl and a young woman. As you can see, maybe you can look around. This is the house where we are doing the farming, where we'll be planting mushrooms. The girls are here, and their teacher is here explaining to them what they'll be doing and answering every question that we have. So keep an eye on everything that we are about to do, because it's gonna be massive. We are going to bring all this to the metaverse. Yeah.
Does anybody care about this goofy African
Yes, the Africa VR Campus and Center Girls XR. We are happy to learn about the mushroom growing, and we want to learn more about these things, and we are happy to learn what you have learned and what more will come. And yeah, we are glad for your support. We are happy.
Hi, my name is Margaret Moshai, a student at the Africa VR Campus and Center. Today we have come to the mushroom farm. We have been taught many things, and we are ready to start anytime, and we are happy for this project. It will keep us busy, and we will also earn something.
Hapo. Oh, hii inakaa $350. Hizo $350. 350 for 100. Na hii ya kwanza $400. Hii ni kubwa sana. So 400 iko sawa. Hii ni $400. Hii ni 350. Na mwisho hii ya tatu. Hi Benny. Hello. Oh, follow me to our Metaverse Soko. Thank you very much. So these are our bucket.
basket. This one over here is going for $400.
Got it going.
That's something.
As you can see, the girls have earned, from the metaverse. We always say that we don't go to the metaverse to escape reality. We bring reality to the metaverse. So they've sold their baskets. They have won pitching that they did from the financial fitness class.
Thank you, everyone. Go home.
Yeah. Ayaki, thank you.
Thank you,
my
Choo
friend.
Choo.
Thank you, brother.
Nice to see you.
Wonderful job.
Nice
Really,
to see you. Nice to see you.
That was
Love what you're
amazing.
doing.
Hi, Dot.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna switch on the 3D audio so that we can speak
Thank
together.
you very much,
Thank you for the
Diana.
shout out. Amazing event.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
I was really impressed by your world. How long did that take you to do all that photogrammetry and get that together?
Like a week.
That's it. Oh my goodness.